Right now, it's just at an application. The grounds of the application is to just to consider the court to reopen its own case, to review its own ruling, which I'm of the respectful view that there's an inconsistency on error in relation to that ruling. When the court made a decision of actually allowing the 18-month to stay, and on the grounds that it dismissed that application.
The amendment to extend the grace period to 30 months meant that the government was effectively locked in and largely unaccountable for over 2/3 of PNG's 5-year parliamentary term. Mr. Kramer explained that his own party's history and previous leaders motivated him to file the injunction.
And our party split in two. And the key issue of why that happened is that there's nothing we could do to hold the government accountable within 18 months. Therefore, it's best to be in government to get the SRB.
Mr. Kramer believes that the unaccountability of a government for any period of time is unconstitutional and hopes that the Supreme Court revisits this case.
This restriction of the 18 months, restricting and entrenching the Prime Minister and entrenching a government without the opposition holding them accountable for the decisions they make, was, in my view, unconstitutional, and for that reason an application has been filed in relation to asking the court to review its own decision.
This Supreme Court application comes at a time when PNG is preparing to host APEC. When asked if APEC would anyway delay his application proceeding, Mr. Kramer had this to say.
The view is that the Constitution is clear. We swore loyalty to the Constitution to uphold, to protect the interests of the people and to ensure good governance. It is an APEC year. APEC doesn't play any factor in our Constitution. At the end of the day, we're governed by rules of laws, and the laws and the Constitution is the highest law in our country. So all it means is the court does consider.
Himmat Shaligram, National MTV News.